So I've also got some optional extra instruments here which you'll see in the Music in Mind videos. I wanted to introduce you to some of them in case they're things that you might want to consider adding to your own packs in the future. First one is the rain stick. This is actually made from a cactus, and all they do is they hammer in all the little spikes on the cactus and then fill it with gravel and put a plug in the end of it, and you get this sound. Because of how it's made and what it's made of, they are more fragile than some of the other instruments. You definitely wouldn't want to hit or scrape this one with anything. This is definitely just like that. That's the rain stick. Another great instrument for creating mood and effect is the ocean drum. Now, there's definitely a top tip with this one. More often than not, you'll get this. To get the full effect of the sound, you need to move it slowly and gently and just rotate it so it's almost flat, and it should sound something like this. I don't want it to stop, it's such a lovely sound. So that's the ocean drum. And moving on to some different types of shaker. These are shakers that I've picked and we've used because they've got a really interesting look or a really interesting sound. The first one is this. I know it as a juju shaker, but like a lot of these shakers and rattles, they have more than one name. It's also known as a seed pod shaker or a seed pod rattle. These are used in The Lion King an awful lot. If you listen to the score for The Lion King or any of the songs, listen carefully, you'll hear this sound in them. Again, the nice thing about this is it's very accessible, it's very tactile and interesting to play, and very easy to get a sound from. Along with this one, I've got this one. This is a Mapani shaker. I didn't know that till recently, and I met somebody who's seen these growing. And apparently, they grow off a great big hardwood tree in Africa, and when they're alive and before they're dried, they're like big sausages that dangle down from the tree. And then when the sausage seed pod dries, it dries out into this shape with the seed still inside it, and you get a Mapani shaker. Again, it's just fascinating and really interesting to look at. When I pick instruments to use, I'm always thinking about what would I want to pick up, what would I want to play, and that's definitely one of them because it just looks so interesting. Now, instruments that have got really lovely sounds. I've got the finger cymbals here. Again, a very gentle sound, but quite easy to get a sound from. Very effective. And a little set of ankle bells. Again, these are very tactile. You want to play with them and experiment with them, and they've got a really delicate sound, this set. Again, very easy to make a sound, and you can actually wear these ones, so even for someone with limited mobility, they can wear them, and just a gentle movement produces a sound. You can also be quite percussive with them in the sound too. And this is a singing bowl. I bought this one along because it's got the loveliest vibrations to it. When you hit it, if it's resting on someone's leg or on a chair or on a table, they'll be able to feel the vibrations of the bowl from it, and it's a very distinctive sound that goes on for a long time. You can also use the stick around the edge of it. And what you can't feel through the film is that this is vibrating and it's tingling on my fingers, and it's a really lovely instrument to play and very tactile to take round in sessions.